Well, it certainly must have been sharper than his tongue.
Hey! Almost as sharp as my wit, but you know. That are massively sharper either way, yeah. Same difference.
I'm already starting my mumbling, so just ignore me for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
So,
common
how
knowledge.
about that sports team?
Yes, I love that sports game. Did you see how the ball went?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did
They
you
made
see
so
how
many plays last time.
Yes,
Yes.
the amount of points they earned.
I liked it when the ball bounced.
That was my favorite part, when the ball went into the thing.
Yeah. I hear they deflated the ball for extra grip.
Oh, what the fuck?
I had at one point they just threw a guy at the goal.
Oh god!
Did you see that way that dude flew over the net?
Dude, if they actually did that, I would watch sports.
What, chuck people in
I
the soccer goal?
mean, the sports that I play, I throw my little goblin people around all the time.
Yes, well
That's why they don't let you play cricket anymore.
And that.
See, that's why Slayer was banned from actual sports, because he kept throwing the children into the
They're not goblins there. That's little Timmy, you can't throw him.
He was just ill. We were calling Timmy green because he was sick that day. That doesn't mean you throw him into the goal.
Ah, come on, you should have seen Timmy's nose.
What was left of it after he threw him?
Alright. I will... if I can check my notes and make sense of them, because these ones don't make much sense.
Oh no, Flair's had one of them days.
Okay. Well, bear with this recap because I don't know what the fuck my notes are. Have I got the wrong notes open? No.
I don't know.
No, this is definitely Monday.
It's Monday.
Please do not do that. I will instantly kick you from this voice channel.
I'd probably deserve
And
it.
rightly so.
Yeah, I would definitely deserve it.
Right. So it looks like you continued your escort. You came across some, well, a troll and some goblins that were apparently fighting for the name of Peggy.
Almost had a party wipe.
Yes. Found out that he did not, he regenerated a different way to a normal troll. You also met a dragon named Tadir last time.
Did we actually learn his name?
I don't know, but you know it now. I don't think any of you actually asked his name, no.
No, we just sold him stuff.
He had asked you about the nearest town, and you concernedly asked why would you want the nearest town, and he said he was going to get clockwork parts from them. And it just so happened you have a merchant with clockwork parts on board, so you sold him some stuff for a map of where the item that brain is gone. The item that
I think I am looking for.
Thexan's order
Yeah,
and himself is looking for. Yes. I just couldn't get my words out there for some strange reason.
I forgot what the item. I forgot what the item actually did though.
I don't think Thexan has actually
Yeah, I
told
don't
any
think
of
we
you.
know yet.
Right.
Oh, actually, yeah, because I don't think in character we know yet.
Mm-hmm.
I gave a vague description of its workings.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. Then you came to this forest you're in now. Stumbled across something on a tree that caused most of you to be paralyzed.
Then we met Merle's boss.
Huh?
Then we met Merle's boss again.
Yes.
Mhm.
Then Bregar showed up. Spoke to Merle. after reading a note from Merle, looked rather annoyed and said, well, this was a complete waste of my time then, wasn't it? You may have got them fooled, but you haven't fooled me, and walked off. And I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah, and then I almost fell asleep on my keyboard and then called the session there.
right.
Yeah.
My notes were Dragon, Merle's boss. Very, very bullet point for me. I usually do bullet points, but this was very.
It's one word.
Yeah, and I'm like, Dragon? Oh, right. Wait, what?
Clockwork Boy.
So, yeah.
Don't you hate it when a dragon clocks you?
We shall continue here. Oh, I do believe somebody reached up and tried to remove the ruin was the last thing that happened. They got knocked back. I remember that.
That was
Yeah,
before
that was-
where guy.
Yeah.
Was it before?
That was before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he removed the thing.
Oh, so he's took it back with him.
Texana Strass tried to smite the.
It's like a what's it, music box or something? I don't know. I was thinking it was a box. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Whatever. It's not fully important.
I'm not sure. If I think of it, or you think of it,
Oh, I think the dragon. It was one of the things the dragon got sold.
Oh.
Maybe I think.
Right. Oh, I think
That's
the
different.
like generic items from the.
I know you
Whatever.
found a. I think that was the week before though, but I know you
Box
found
with the dead
a.
rat.
Yeah, a box with a dead rat in it.
That was the week before.
Hmm. Alright, well, Rhaegar has just left you all, and you have all recovered from the paralyzation. That conversation has just happened, and I shall leave the floor open to you all.
Right. Merle's gonna write down a piece of paper. Or what are we waiting for? Let's get going. And then start walking home.
That's the best idea I've heard from you in days. Yeah, the Texana Strass will follow Merle.
Alright, I will give me a moment to put this in Discord, and I shall move you all over, because I forgot to announce that we were live.
And yeah, after the break, I think she's very impatient. Like, if anyone stops to, like, get stone out of their shoe or anything like that, she just sits there, like, tapping her foot, staring at them. And is kind of going ahead a lot more than she usually is.
Right, I shall move you over to the... Let's move you over to the other map first. Can you... Discord, please. Thank you.
There we go.
Shit. You heard nothing.
Please don't ban us Discord.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine.
You know you jinx yourself every time you say that.
Yeah?
It's probably true.
It is true. I have many times said, it'll be fine. Oh. It's not fine! I believe there is even clips of me playing games on stream going, this is fine. Look, I'll just... Oh god, it's not fine! It's not fine!
That's like the one in fucking Getting Over It.
Well, that was just for... I don't even know what the hell that was.
That was you mixing 20 words into
Yes,
one
it
word.
was.
That was
all of them like swears in one way or another.
Yeah.
Many of them. Wait, is that a map? Oh, it's just because I copied you. Oh, thank God. I was like, I'm sure I sorted the maps this time so that they didn't have a... One, got maps that didn't have a second grid, and two, made sure that the... But it's just because I'd copied you over, so it was letting you sit on a non-square.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Also, you copied the squiggle over.
Oh, I was just going to
Saw a
say,
squiggle.
who drew this?
You did, on the last map.
Squiggly.
Yeah, as you continue along the path seems to be getting a lot more clear, worn, very much like this is a much more regularly used path. Still quite foresty around. Everybody make me perception checks. See what all happens over here. Eliza, Elkar, you hear in the distance some kind of deep muttering. You're not sure if it's too far away that you can't understand it, or is it maybe another language? Is that why you can't understand it? But you can't make out the words of what's being said. Merle, you hear this, and you can most definitely pick up some words that are being said. Seems like it's a very disgruntled somebody.
Right. Do I know what it might be? Or at least what type of creature, depending because of language.
Yes. You can assume that I shall message you.
Oh God, it said I shall message you. Not that.
That's not ominous at all.
Q typing.
Ominous typing with ominous silence afterwards. All the ominous things.
Now we just need ominous background music and maybe a crackle of thunder.
This message was slightly less ominous, considering what it is of some kind, probably. So,
Well, I mean, you said, can you assume that it's... I mean, you can. But, you know...
Yeah, but I mean, I am assuming. Assuming.
The thing is, though, you're not one of these things, and you understand it, and have learnt it. So, you know, that's why I'm saying it's probably that, but, you know, you do know of other things that learn this language.
Alright, I'm gonna go jump in this bush.
Okay.
What the hell?
What's wrong with you now, Maddie?
It's a paper airplane that hits the side of your head from the wood. It just says, weird fingerhead that talks not good language.
Texana looks over Eliza's shoulder as she reads that note. Was your sister always this literarily gifted?
I think that's at you, Eliza.
Yeah, it was.
She's not my sister.
Oh, sorry, that was my presumption.
The
I
way
seem to recall either of you saying something of the sort. Let me rephrase that. Was Merle always this gifted in the art of literature? You seem to know
Yeah.
the long list.
yeah, perfect.
Allow me, please, and he will try to gently take the paper airplane back. And then throws it, after scribbling on it, throws it back, and it reads, "Write in full sentences, please."
Merle, another incoming message.
Oh boy.
So is Marley's notebook a limited use item, or
For now, I am not keeping track due to the situation. Given
Yeah,
the
'cause-
situation that she
yeah.
needs paper to communicate at this point, I won't be keeping track of post that. If she decides to use 42 pieces of paper in a day, I may then start to say, well, time to get a new notebook now.
yeah, that's fair.
Actually, I guess I can just ask her, does the voice ahead say that, or...
No, this is a completely separate.
Ah. Do I recognize it? I presume I do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna swap to my phone's Discord real quick.
I'm trying to look Eliza, because you're, and you as well, actually.
I'm back.
Both of you make me religion checks, because I think, given some time, you might be able to certainly distinguish the nature of this language ahead. Thexan is too busy trying to get Melly to talk in proper sentences.
What happened?
I've just made them have a religion check to see something else. Eliza, this... You've heard this... you don't understand it, but you've certainly heard this type of speech, and it doesn't come from anything that's good, ever.
What about Elkar? Is Elkar able to?
Oh, actually. Elcar has been mining and underground and such like. Make me a history.
Alright. Jeez.
No. There's you've heard a lot of different creatures in your time, and you can't really make out what this is. It's certainly not something you've heard often, if you've heard it.
Alright. But I do know it's from like a more underground creature.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's something that certainly was more susceptible. You think you've heard it more when you were underground than you have ever heard it above ground.
Alright. Yeah, he's gonna just kind of relay that information. Kind of let everyone know that it's definitely not something he knows of above ground.
I'll be honest, I still can barely hear it at all.
About how far away does it seem to be? Like how many in feet for no particular reason?
Quickly checks your spells, then decides how many feet.
How many 100 feet?
How far are you to the end of this map? Which I think is about 50. Oh, it's a little bit more. It's 65. Okay. And then I shall go onto the other map and do some fair measurements. It is 130 feet away, roughly. It's, yeah.
Alright.
Just outside normal sized spell range.
Alright, well, I don't want to go right up into its face, but I would like to get closer to see what it is, so I'm going to dimension door up to a distance where I think I'd be able to see it.
Okay.
Considering it's most likely like an underground creature, that probably means it can't see super well on the surface.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't know that.
100 feet is dimension door, right?
I think it's 5.
500.
Oh, was it? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty, yeah.
Dimension door is a 5-foot range.
So, right, I will shift you to here. Like so forth. Oh, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. Oh god.
Who's taking a bath?
Nah, I was just rinsing out my water bottle so I can get some to drink. I'm thirsty.
That sounds relatively of the same of what I'm hearing.
Oh. Oh shucks, we're out of tea. Might as well just get water.
Oh god, you had a tea. No!
I don't know if it's again.
Don't let Toby hear that.
I know. I'll have to,
Just
oh,
in time
I've got to
with
delete
Toby
this
now.
VOD now. I'll have to delete it. Can't put this on YouTube.
I said, we're not out of tea. That's
Ah, there we go. Melanie, place yourself wherever and make an immediate perception check.
Alright, I'm gonna presume it's not there, so... Except... That seems to be in the middle of everything, so...
You see nothing, but you hear a lot. As you get closer, and because you can understand this, all you hear is "tricked. I was tricked," in a very raspy voice.
From which direction?
It sounds like it's just all around you. No particular direction that you can pick up. You can just hear it for some reason.
Yeah.
I will jump back to the others a minute while you make a decision on what you're going to do. What is everyone else doing as Merly is dimension doored away from you?
Do we know she's gone?
I'm assuming there would be some visual effect or noise of a dimension door, so I'm going to say yes. Let's see.
Yeah,
Does it say? Bring any objects with
It's
you.
not like most spells are very quiet.
Requires you to. I don't know that you could have cast that.
oh, why not? What is it?
Vocal.
Yeah, it
but
requires.
I would- Yeah, but I was far away, so.
Ah, of course. Never mind. Scratch what I just said. It matters not. I'm dumb.
Mm-hmm. Texanus will turn to Eliza and Elgar and say, I think we've come to a crossroads. Either we're going... A metaphorical crossroads. Either we're going to have to tolerate Merly getting extremely eccentric.
Wasn't she already is?
Well, she's been getting more crazy ever since we had tea with the warlock at the top of the mountain. It's been going downhill ever since. So either we accept that, or we drag her to a healer and get her looked at. Because I think she is starting to become a stone round our necks.
You could do it here.
Eliza, do you agree?
Yeah, I think it's the best idea.
Right. We do know the gnome's name, right?
Yes. Sorry, hang on. Let me confirm that before. Which, the note.
The one we're escorting.
Yes, but I've forgotten it.
Oh, goody.
Did I put it in my notes? Probably not, because I'm not that
Probably
smart.
just says no.
Probably, knowing me. Do you know what? We're going to, unless somebody else has it written down, I'm going to make a new name for him.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
good.
Probably. How zealous is your fan base about remembering this kind of thing?
I will soon find out, I guess.
Discord blows up, we know why.
He will be named.
Charles II.
That was something I will remember, actually, because I went to school with him. Calwin.
What? Who?
Calwin.
Callowin?
Calwin,
Calwin.
yes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That just sounds like someone trying to be really pretentious and not name their kid Calvin. My name isn't Calvin, it's Calwin. It's like, what?
You just added an extra stripe to your name.
Extra two. You add an extra V to your name.
I mean, it sounds Welsh, I presume that's why.
Yeah, it
can't
is
be
Welsh.
easily
It's
pronounced.
Calvin.
It can't be easily pronounced, can it? That's about
Oh,
what
yeah,
it
I'm Calvin. Was that more Scottish?
That was more Scottish.
Yes.
Welsh is a difficult accent to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the Welsh will agree.
My best advice
do.
is, as disgusting as it sounds, my best advice for the Welsh is make sure you have a pile of phlegm in your throat before you start speaking it.
Yes, definitely. Oh yes, let's all go to Lynette. You'll all go to Lynette, please.
Why did they take a drink? You guys make me laugh. I'm sitting there with like some water in my mouth going.
And I can say it because I'm Welsh, so any Welsh people in here that I've offended, I'm Welsh too, so tough.
The majority of this party is Welsh.
And I'm not wrong, so.
You're not Welsh, though. You're born in England.
I'm as good as
So was
Welsh.
I.
Well, technically,
Oh yeah, you traitor.
I've lived here for 90% of my life.
Get up. Leave.
75%.
Get up. You're born here.
Well, listen, I can speak Welsh better than you, and you're Welsh, so.
Shut up.
Wait, Welsh is a language?
Yeah.
I do.
It's actually one of the few Celtic languages still in existence, other than
What about
Gaelic
Irish?
and
Is Irish a Gaelic language?
Irish is technically English with an accent. Gaelic is the language the Irish people spoke before they were conquered by the English.
And apparently some still use.
And Gaelic is what people in Transylvania
No.
spell.
No, I think modern Gaelic is a reinvention of the language.
Like
Oh.
modern Hebrew?
Something like that. And Welsh, Gaelic, and Breton are the only Celtic languages still spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, and I've been looking this up, Calwyn is actually an Anglo-Saxon name.
So it's
Oh.
an English name.
It's not Welsh. It
Oh.
just sounds Welsh. Well, I guess it's
Mhm.
Celtic, so that's why it sounds Welsh.
No,
I thought
Anglo-Saxon
Anglo-Saxon
is
was English.
Germanic.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, why does it sound Welsh then? Because Alwyn definitely sounds. Well, I guess it's just the owl that is. And I guess that's what people don't catch
Calwyn
too.
is the Anglo-Saxon.
It actually does come from Old Welsh.
Yeah, but that's the stem name Colwyn.
Yeah, the name Calwyn is from the ancient Anglo-Saxon culture of the Britain and comes from the Old Welsh names Colwyn and Colwyn. The name Colunius, however you pronounce that, I don't speak ancient.
That's Latin, and that sounds reasonably correct.
Colunus? Colunius? I don't speak Latin.
Alright. Let us return to the point.
Mm-hmm.
The point being, Merly is being I was going to say transposed.
She's been taken to a mental asylum.
I mean, that works too. Merly has disappeared, and you are thinking of taking her to a healer at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you move forward at the moment, or do you stay here?
I think we should give Merly the chance to come back before we actually go to her and drag her with us.
Yeah. All this,
And I was going to
yeah.
say before we get distracted, what's the nearest reasonably sized town?
That will be the one you're heading to with Calwyn, which would be Hamp Hill, I believe.
Okay, so we won't be taking a detour in that case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when it decides to load for me, just to make sure I've got that right. Yes.
I think you did say Hampill, yeah.
Yes, it is, yeah. Yeah. Yes, that would be your closest town, and you are indeed heading there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, given that you're going to give Merly a moment to come back, I shall jump over to Merly.
Let's check something real quick. I'm gonna get out from where I am and shout in Abyssal, where are you?
You will hear a response again that sounds like it's coming from every direction. Who wants to know?
I'll say who wants to know. I'll say their names.
Huh? Say that again, sorry.
I'll say my name.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean anything to me.
You didn't answer my question.
You don't need to know.
Are you with the hags?
Ah, my headphones started to fly.
The hag.
You've just answered many questions I was going to ask you, if you're asking such a feeble question. Do you think I would...
It's a feeble answer it then.
Do you think I would work with those? Especially now, after working with many heroes who betrayed me?
So you're going to let me pass or not?
If
If
it's
you don't work with the hags, you shouldn't care.
Well, you haven't told me your reason for passage, and it wasn't your first question.
If I don't know where you are.
Yes. That doesn't answer why you want passage.
I don't want passage. They want passage because they need to take the gnome to Ham Hill so that we can go and fight the hags once we've finished.
They. His tone changes now. Who's they?
Just kind of point behind him, them. Then look behind and realise they're way too far behind for him to see them. There's people that way.
People?
Yes, you do know what people is.
Don't try and insult me. I know perfectly well what people are, but you feeble beings use many words for people and animals and make things rather complicated for yourself rather than just saying what they are. Are they adventurers?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been with them long. I think so.
I suggest you find out, because that will decide if they pass or not.
Decide.
Hmm.
They're just like size.
Oh, okay. I thought you said. I thought for a moment there you said decide, and I was like, oh,
I
did you
heard
just tell him to decide?
Decide. Are you adventurous? Oh, fucking hell.
Why don't you decide for us?
Yeah, just like a sigh. Oh god, this is taking forever.
Mm-hmm.
And just. Where are they anyway? They still aren't coming. They took forever.
They fear me.
They probably don't know what you are. Bunch of idiots.
And you think you do?
I still don't know you're not working for the hags. You probably are.
I could strike one of the hags down in a single blow. Don't test my patience.
I think Elka's just gonna kind of head up, just out of like curiosity of like, why is she not back yet? Yeah, Elka's just gonna.
Yeah, they'll just laugh at that. They,
So, tell your little friends to decide, and let me know.
I do have Velcro just kind of approaching. You can hear me, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can.
Alright, so I have Valkyrie just kind of approaching like, out of curiosity, like,
Alright.
yeah.
Let me how far up are you pushing, and is anybody else following Elkar as he pushes up? How far are you pushing up, Elkar? Are you going right up to the...
I'd say he's just gonna, I don't know, enough where he can see Merle.
Okay. And Thexan and Eliza, are you staying there or are you following?
As long as Elkar stays within sight, I will stay back. As soon as he leaves my sight, I will move up.
What were you saying, Eliza?
Yeah, I'll do the same as.
He's right on the very edge. You can still see him, but you know it would take a bit of a run if suddenly something from the tree next to him jumped out and grabbed him. But he's still visible to both of you. Your friend's here.
Just look somewhere. Which one?
So oblivious, behind you.
Oh, the small one.
Yeah, probably not that small.
Indeed.
It's an abyssal.
What?
Oh, this
Oh,
conversation.
it's an abyssal.
Yeah, this conversation is in a
Oh,
language you can't
right.
understand. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, well, just wait for the other one. Because I'm not going back to just have to come back here.
Elkar, you suddenly hear echoing around your head. Go, fetch your other friends and tell them to come decide
Decide what?
if you're adventurers or not.
I'd say we're adventuring. I mean, we've been adventuring for 3 months now. 2-3 months.
You hear an extremely angry grunt. And do you speak for all of your party?
Not considering I've known them for those 2 to 3 months. I've been adventuring with them for that long.
That didn't answer the question. Is that a yes or a no?
It's a yes.
As soon as you say it's a yes, this creature pops up in front of you and just screams, "Adventurers cannot live!"
On behalf of the
Why
last
not?
group, I'm sorry.
On what?
On behalf
Yeah,
of the last group, I'm sorry.
What'd you do
This
this
Sunday.
time, Merle?
Merle didn't do anything. Merle was not born when this happened.
Okay, what'd you do this time, Sagat?
And was it you or was it someone else?
I think it was a group decision.
It was a group
I remember-
decision.
Yes. Completely messed this guy over.
And it just gives you a
Wonderful.
piercing stare. Elkar, I need you to make me a charisma save, please.
Missed these save. Definitely missed these ones.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
You take 16 damage. And your maximum hit points are also reduced by 16 until you take a long rest.
Jeez.
Do we see this happening?
Yes, you can most certainly see this big winged shape in front of Elka all of a sudden, and something's happening between them.
Texanastra's elbows Eliza. I think that they went into trouble, and then rushes up towards them.
Alright, I will give you all a moment to try and talk him down if you want to, or if you just want to immediately start the fight, then we can do so. Either or is entirely up to you all. As you approach, he turns and goes, "Ah, good. Saves me moving to the rest of you."
Is he still speaking in Abyssal?
Let me double check. I think he can.
He was talking to Alcar.
Yes, he can speak. So it's telepathically. So you essentially hear it throughout your head as if the voice is all around you, but it is in a language you can understand.
Well, in that case, you will cease your hostilities and let us pass.
Your friend here claims you're adventurous. Is that correct?
I don't see myself as an adventurer. I am a questing knight.
Same difference. Oh, you didn't see that. He's rolling to the GM for some reason. Hang on. Yeah, he seems to pause for a moment and then just goes, "Same difference. You make deals with people. You deal. You fulfill quests. You go here and there, and you gain your reward for doing so."
He's got a point.
I won't be betrayed by your kind again. It was a simple deal. But your sword can't hold a deal, can they?
If you wish not to make a deal, then simply let us pass. We have no business with you.
Oh, but I have business with you.
Which would be?
You're not passing. I intend to rid the entire land of your kind. I've been betrayed once and denied my right back to where I belong.
Well, if you insist on being hostile, then we shall settle this in combat. And Texanastras will smack a morning star in his face.
Alright, I am going to let you take that one. Because this thing is a fair beast. Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. For 14. And I will follow it up with a smite for goodness sake.
Alright. Oh, hang on. I think there might be some differences for that. Let me make sure.
I don't know, is he an undead, demon, devil, or something else demonic or fiendish?
He is indeed.
In which case, on top of the 14 piercing damage, there is 26 radiant damage.
Alright.
Jeez, 26?
That's a level 2 smite. Plus, you against undead and demons, you get to roll an extra damage die.
What is that? Sorry, what is that
Jeez.
total?
Let's pull up a calculator real quickly. 18
Thank you.
plus 8 plus 14 is 40 damage.
Jeez. You bapped him. You bapped him real good.
Alright, 42. Oops, I nearly changed his hit points to 42. I'm sure you would have all appreciated that.
I almost made that mistake several times on Saturday.
um... Tyrex, what smite did you use? My chat is asking.
Divine.
Ah.
Level 2. So that's 3d8 for it being an undead and an extra d8 for it being level 2.
Alright, I don't usually like to do this, but running away from this fight is an option. That's all I'm gonna say for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. With that being said, I shall roll his initiative. Yeah. That was pretty damn hard the first time.
What?
My chat is encouraging Thaxon to hit harder. Hit him again and hit him harder.
That's going to be hard because I only have one spell slot left. I think we didn't have a long rest between the fight last session and this time.
Well, we probably should have.
Yeah.
Well, you should have thought of that before you jumped into the bush.
Yeah, I should have. But I didn't.
Alright,
Mm-hmm.
Elka.
Alright, Alcar's gonna... Let's see, he's gonna... disengage and... move over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take a shot at the that thing with his bow.
Okay.
Let's see.
That'll miss, I'm afraid.
Alright. Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright. Round to Murray.
Okay, it's time to figure out what cone is. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Just try and get a
Whenever
brain
you can ask me,
cone.
yes, I will allow the monster to run away.
Double check it. Oh. Oh, Hawk's back. Oh, she had technical difficulties again. I can measure to show you the code.
I'm assuming it hits him and nobody else. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So. Equal.
Execute Order 66.
Find where it is. There it is.
Dexterity save,
far
alright.
away.
Fails it. And takes 23.
23. Fire damage.
Did you hit him with the fire damage? Nope. Scratch that. Nope. Never mind.
To you.
Never mind. That is only from. Wait, no.
Non-magical fire damage.
How does that work? That can't be right. There's no such thing as non-magical
What?
fire damage.
I mean, you can just
called-
hit. You can hit someone with a torch.
I think I'm reading
Yeah.
this wrong.
While it being lit.
That's non-magical. That's just natural.
I think it's just referring to the bludgeon. Ah, there's a pause. There's a pause. There's a semicolon there. I missed the semicolon separating it. Right.
Yeah, that's why I only use full colons.
Yeah. So as you hit it with the fire, you notice that it seems to do less than it should. And what is that? So 11 is half.
Yes.
I can do maths of some kind. It's not the human
11.5.
kind, but it's maths of some kind. Ah dear. Right. Anything else,
You know
Merly?
exactly what I'm reading, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a semi-joke, but only not a bad. That's pretty good.
Anything else for Merly?
I don't think I have any bonus actions, so no.
All right. Eliza.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'll do Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Yep, and you can hit with it then as well.
You said it was an undead, right?
No.
Oh. Because Dexter has been, but he lists off a bunch of other different flavors of non-human, or
Mm-hmm.
other flavors of evil creature.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Like mint.
Yeah. No, Mint's a pretty. Mint is like
No,
is like chaotic good.
no, mint is definitely evil.
No, it's
Lawful
spicy. It's
evil.
spicy cold.
Lawful evil. M&M's definitely lawful good.
Alright. Eliza, anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Elkhart, did you reduce your maximum hit points?
I did.
Okay.
From 47 to 31.
Alright. Make a note of your previous hit points somewhere. So
I
that...
already did.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I
Perfect.
did.
Perfect. Alright. It is his turn. He will. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Use, oh, shit. Okay. He can. Alright. I am going to look back. Oops. I'm going to spill shit everywhere first of all. Then I'm going.
Always a good start.
Always the best way to start your turn in combat.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, after you do all that, I'm going to spill everything everywhere. Yeah.
Sockets. Does any of the two party members in front of me look like the old party members? I can't remember.
We did not have a Dragonborn and we did not have a Ganassi, so.
In that case, no, it won't matter.
Yeah, it would only be, unfortunately, the only person who is the same race as Elgar.
Oh no.
Same
I don't know
race
if
as
it's a good-
our
I don't know
sorcerer.
if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I can't remember.
Right, in that case, he will just kind of raise up on his legs a little further and just stare straight at Texan's eyes. You need to make a charisma save, please.
Okay, one charisma save coming up.
You make it. As you feel this
Hold
pull.
on. Okay, kind of looking at the soul stealing gaze thing. I think the 13 is just it's the AC it requires to hit, right?
It doesn't need a required to hit.
Oh, because like, there's a 13 and then it shows a 2d12.
Yeah, that's just because it auto adds its stuff into it. It doesn't need a hit to hit because it's a saving throw. I should be able to change that. This was way back when I didn't know what I was doing on Roll20, but I'll change that at a later date. Yeah, as you feel this pull from within, like really deep down within you, you kind of shake it off as it as you resist it, and in its fury, it will then take a bite at you.
That hits. Wow. Yeah,
You
Texan
bapped
is
him.
down.
Oh no, he bapped you.
Yep.
Someone got bapped. So Sockets, what'd you do to piss this guy off?
It's a long story.
We have time.
That is all it will do for now.
Especially once this thing kills everyone.
Thexan, make that death save, please.
Okay. One death save. 18.
Nice. Round 2, Elka. You just watched it take one foul bite at Thexan, a person that usually withstands quite a lot, and was down. What do you do?
That is a good question. Is there any physical way, like physical chance Elker would be able to like drag Dexon out?
Yes, I would say you could certainly try.
Alright, yes, he's gonna move back into here. Actually, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna try dragging Dexon kind of back off the map.
Mm-hmm. So you're going that way, okay.
Yeah, we're going back towards where we came from, something about that way.
He's very overconfident at this point, so yeah, he's just gonna let you drag him away because he thinks he can soon catch up. It's fine. He's playing the Mr. Arrogant, given the situation, so he will not...
Okay, can I interject that Thexan, including his stuff, weighs more than 417 pounds?
Oh, I didn't realise you were that heavy.
I can try, damn it!
True.
Yeah. Okay, so in that case it will be a strength check. I didn't realise you were that much.
Yeah. No, I was completely expecting a strength check.
Okay.
But I wasn't saying anything.
You can, but you will have to take your next turn also dragging again to move him a square off the map. So right now he's kind of half on the square that he's unconscious on and half off, so still in range for the Navatsu to hit either one of you if he chose to. Then you'll take your action on the next turn to put him again and you'll be away.
Alright.
Alright. Merle. Make me a wisdom save, please.
Well, I was about to do what you think, so yeah. I'll say what I'm gonna do, and you say if I need to make one regardless. So we'll
Okay.
do that then.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast darkness and leg it.
Oh. Yes. Maybe wisdom save disadvantage.
Okay. What's that?
Right. As you go to do that, you suddenly just feel like you can't, and you just hear in Abyssal, "You fool! You are my puppet. You will go when I say to go."
Right. Okay.
And then it continues. Show this worthless abomination who's in charge here.
Wait, who's the abomination?
Let me see what I've got. I do see an inventory, but is internal calling something I can actually use?
Yes, it is.
Alright. I'll do that.
Alright. I need a reminder of exactly what that does. Because I can't fucking remember. I know it summons, but I need the conditions. There we go, thank you.
There you go, and just do something, whatever.
I think I have one, because I'm sure he did... Did he do this with... No, he did this with Sunday, didn't he? Hang on. A different... Devil Despair.
Oh, you mean Cornelius? No, I did this with our group, yeah.
Oh, he did? So I should have the
Yeah.
demon that he used here, then. Oh, I do.
There it is.
Mumble. Is under the Dungeon Master's control, acts according to nature on it, according to its nature, which might result in it attacking you. If it thinks yes. One of each in turn, you can try to issue a verbal command. So you can try to issue a verbal command to it, and it will attempt to. You can attempt to use charisma to give it a verbal command. Okay. If your concentration ends before the spell reaches full duration, the devil doesn't disappear, and it becomes immune to your verbal commands. Okay. If you possess an individual devil's talisman, you can summon the... Okay. Okay. I shall inform you of such things when such things arise.
Okay. But yeah, I'm of course gonna command it to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Attack who?
The Nabasu.
Alcos is like, mumble, summoning demons, mumble.
It's like Dexter, even though he's unconscious, he can just sense that someone did a thing they shouldn't do.
He's turning in his metaphorical grave. Alright, let me get the initiative for him rolled up. Oh, we are on
Such
top
a
of the order.
disappointment.
Nice.
Such a disappointment.
Well, we're just below the top of the order, so
We managed to wake Dexter up, and he's like, Merle, why is there a demon here? No reason.
It's a devil, thank you very much. There we are.
Was Merly gonna do anything else?
I don't believe so, no.
Alright, Eliza.
I'll move over to Fex and then cast Chill Winter.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Thank you.
Dexter wakes up, he's just like, a kobold just like, grabbing him by the shoulder.
Desperately just... You're just slowly
Like,
shuffling
Indiana
along.
tie. It's like, oh, what are we doing? We're fleeing!
I'm going to roll an insight to see whether I think you're trying to save me or whether you're trying to loot my corpse.
Oh god.
Oh, nice, okay.
You're trying to loot my corpse.
Oh, dear.
And I'll use my
Well,
spell.
you just got lucky.
That'll hit. Does he take more from force or less from force or nope? Because it's nope. Okay. Right. -6.
I don't weigh a lot. No, not when you compare yourself to small elephants.
Anything else, Eliza?
No, that's it.
Alright. I'm going to do a thing with this guy now because things have happened.
Things have definitely happened.
As they tend to do.
Anybody that wants to can make an attack of opportunity as it lets out a hiss towards Merle and the demon. Devil?
Devil.
Yeah, I guess we can take
Okay.
the attack opportunity. It's pretty much just a free hit.
That'll hit.
For 16 damage.
Oh, I need to. Hold on a second. I would still get the pack tactics advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like what you have advantage
Milk
on
that
attack roll.
crit.
Oh, 26. Oh, alright, so let's leave attack on.
So yeah, it wouldn't be. Wait, no, it would be sneak attack because you'd actually hit him there, even though he's moved away, wouldn't you? So
Yeah, yeah, okay.
yeah, because he would still be in 5 feet when you
So,
made the hit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 15 damage then.
The Eliza doesn't hit, and then 15. All right. It will attempt to bite Merle.
That's it.
As that hits you, Merle,
Con save.
that as well. You all notice.
They're gonna notice a lot more because of that.
Huh?
Like, I failed to save. The spell's
Mhm.
down.
Yeah. So that thing's not going anywhere, and no longer listens to you.
And also,
God damn it, really?
you know,
And all of a sudden, you will all notice that for some reason, Merle's shape changes, and she's no longer Merle, and Derek is now stood in front of you.
What?
Derek from the
Do you have a
mountain.
token for, for
I
Derek?
thought I did. Where is he? Hang on, let me go back to my mountain. Where's my Derek token? Derek! Where's my mountain map? Where's my life? I found my mountain map. I found one thing. There's Derek.
Where did you have your life last?
I don't remember.
That's my favorite dad joke. When someone say I've lost my, or I don't know where something is.
Mhm.
Where did you have it last?
I gave it to you.
Well,
I mean,
then
it's
I
not even
would
really that
probably
much of a
have.
dad joke. It is like a genuine question. It's like, well, where'd you have it last? Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you gave it to me, I'd probably put it in a safe storage deposit box or something.
Great. Well, I'm not
Like,
getting
you
that back
never
tonight
see
then.
it
great,
again.
great. Your life is in Tupperware and it's somewhere.
But yeah, so Merle's no longer here, and Derek from the mountain is stood here in front of you all.
Right, good luck. I'm not in this combat anymore, so bye.
As players, Hawk and me knew this.
This was the. Do you remember that day, Alcar, that you came in?
I came in late. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We thought it would be more interesting for you if you didn't know, so that it was a surprise at the end, since you hadn't been there to know.
It definitely was.
Please come back and save me. I am a statue. Help.
However, I thought you clocked onto it because I was on his sheet, and you were like, "Wait, how has Merle got so much health?" And that's because you were looking at his sheet, but you didn't notice the name at the top. Yeah.
I was looking at the Nabasa's sheet.
No, the other a few weeks back, you mentioned because I was on his sheet while I was playing Merle because she was moving house, and you made a comment of how's Merle got so much health. I was like, that's because it's not Merle, but I just hope you don't look at the top and see the name.
No, I'm just an idiot. Like, man.
Yeah. So that's.
Yeah, it's like that character sheet says Cornelius.
Yeah, they have the same character sheet.
They are the same person.
I'm just using that sheet because he's essentially got all the spells I wanted for the time. It was a very on-the-fly decision, so I was like, who's got the closest spells that I can use for him? Yeah, that'll do. No, I just need to put him here.
Derek is actually Cornelius in disguise.
I mean, the double disguise. Oh, I've given him the wrong fucking hang on.
We disguise as the bar, disguise. We disguise as well, disguise as the bar, disguise as...
Crazy man on the mountain.
I was actually about to say a useful member of the party, but she honestly is pretty useful, so...
Well, either that, or it's the other way around, and Cornelius is Derek in disguise.
What was his previous hit point sockets before the... Or is that his total? No, he hasn't been stared, has he?
That's the total.
Okay, he hasn't been stared, right.
Yeah, he hasn't been stared now.
So he takes...
Just minus off that.
Right.
The stare of death.
It is indeed the stare of death. What was the bite damage?
The death stares.
Oh, was it only 70? How the fuck did he manage to land 40 on... Wow, just a good roll, apparently.
Level 11 Warlock, dang.
He
Remind us
is...
not to attack Derek yet.
He is underleveled, by the way.
Remind us to really not attack Derek yet.
Plus, I used all his spell slots, so good luck.
He has a plan, don't worry. Well, maybe not him, but right, let me see the nature of this barbed devil. Also, Tarax, how are we doing for time?
Half an hour.
Right. Alright. Nature, what's
I know alignment devils tend to be all lawful evil, actually. Yeah, they are all lawful evil. So, that's any help.
Based on that, he wouldn't just mindlessly continue to attack you all? Because he doesn't really see your
Probably
need
not,
to?
no. It's probably more like a plan, I'd imagine. I mean, it's up to you, but yeah.
I'm trying to work out what the fuck he'd want to do since he's... I mean, I guess attack his summoner. I would logically think. For thinking that he can control him.
Whether he hates his summoner more or Nabasu.
I probably would say the summoner for just having the audacity to think that they had the power to control him, and now look.
I don't know. Merle thought she had the power to control him. Derek, on the other hand...
Also that they do hate Nabasu due to the way they live. In fact, all demons and devils hate the Nabasu. Because of, they think they claim their souls in the most, unhumane way, surprisingly. And they don't like them.
What?
Yes, when I was reading, I was like, what? That basically they say they don't do things right. They do things the very underhanded way, and they don't like the Nabasu at all.
So, demons and devils are like, bro, you can't be cheating people out of their soul. Like, come on.
I think it's because they turn them into other devils, don't they? I'm sure I read that somewhere. They get the souls and then they turn
Yes.
them into more devils.
They
That's
turn-
why.
they
They're
turn
they're
them-
just eating them.
They turn them into
I
some.
missed most of what you said because I accidentally moved my back. I leaned slightly back and yanked my headphones out of my phone.
Well, devils, at least I don't know about demons, basically turn the people's whose souls they steal into other devils. So they're basically saying you're stealing troops from us.
Right,
You're
and
eating them instead of turning them into more of us.
Right, they consume them and gain power, and then shift up the table. Whereas the devils and demons tend to have, very much like barbarians and warriors, have fights to claim their power. They win wars with their troops to claim their next rung of power. Whereas these just eat enough souls to gain power, and they're just like, yeah, fuck you, I'm strong now because I ate everything. So they're like, yeah.
So one actually earned it, and the other one is a fat fuck. Got it.
And the Nabasu spend their time here on this world eating souls until they have enough to go back and take a position of power. But I believe from that he is going to lash out at Derek. Let's see.
I mean, they're looking at he's looking at a Nabasu that has potential of getting what, 4 souls, like
this and this 1, 2 will hit.
Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty.
What's Cornelius' position right now? Let's see. Nothing left there.
I mean, Derek, not Cornelius.
Oh yeah, Derek. Sorry, my bad.
It's fine. I'll let you live for now. Or I guess I hope you let us live for now.
And that's all he will do for now as he lashes out at Derek. We go round to Thexanastrad.
Okay, sorry, I was typing something.
Get down, kitty. Get down. Nothing on the table right now. Okay?
Question
Nothing on the table.
here is whether Texanastas would retreat or not.
Well, he's currently being hugged by a kobold.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at the thingy about the class again. Ooh, this is a tough one because I can make a case for both.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What type of paladin were you?
Glory.
Alright. That's tough.
Mm-hmm. There's your first dilemma option that we discussed a while back.
Yep.
So what's the dilemma?
Does
The
Thexan
dilemma
retreat?
is whether, does he retreat because he can see that this, despite not knowing it's a Nabasu, that this Nabasu is quite a bit more powerful than the entire party. Then again, he has been brought up to strive to be known by glorious deeds and not by talking, and that challenges are but tests.
The brave Sir Robin, he bravely ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at this point, it's a test you haven't studied for.
I'd rather think this is a test for a few grades higher than I am,
Mm-hmm.
rather than not studying.
Well, both.
I don't know, he studied fighting quite a while.
I mean, you didn't get a good night's sleep. No. So yeah. A couple grades higher, and you just didn't get a full 8 hours of sleep the night prior.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher is currently sick, and they're replaced with like a substitute that you don't really like.
Well, that shouldn't make a difference, really.
No, substitute's kind of a dick.
Again, that shouldn't make a difference.
Well, so.
How hurt are Elkar and Eliza looking?
Liza's not bad. She did have to heal herself at the beginning of the fight.
Okay.
Finish up the cold hot dog.
I couldn't understand what you said there.
Sorry,
You're finishing a cold hot dog?
Yeah. Alcar is currently very squished right now. He's at 11 health out of 31 at this point.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather people don't give me exact numbers, but that's fine. Since Eliza had to heal herself and Elkar is looking pretty hurt, making a last stand here would doom all three of them. So Thexanastras, who is technically still lying down,
And being grappled.
and being grappled, motion Eliza to him.
Okay, second forward.
Mm-hmm. And he will say, I swear by the gods with you as my witnesses, I will endeavor to strike this demon down. But to do so today would lead to your deaths, and that is not something I can bear upon my conscience. We retreat. And he will get up.
Meanwhile, I'm supposed to try to drag him away while he's saying
Mhm.
that.
Yes, so he will get up, probably carrying Elkar along
Mhm.
with him. And
He has new backpack.
mhm.
Who doesn't love a lizard skin backpack?
And he will grab Eliza by the hand. We run. And then bolt.
All right.
I can only move 15 feet
Right.
because I was prone before. So Eliza should be able to catch up with me.
Let me move you over to this other map because your first 5 feet will start at the top of this map.
Mm-hmm. I'm still down there.
I will, on their turn. Are you over there? Have I dragged you over to the right map now? You're
Think
on,
so.
Yeah, on the-
you're on
we're
the
on
other.
the right
Yeah,
map.
right. Okay. Was that everything? You could still dash though, right? Action and double that half movement.
You're right.
Not that I'm saying you have to.
No, you're right, because I didn't take an action. Hold on, is dashing an extra full, or does the dash get halved by standing up?
I believe it doubles your current movement speed. So if that's been reduced by a spell or by being down, I believe you take whatever your current movement speed is. Half of that.
Okay, so that would be an extra 15 feet. Still carrying Elkar on my back, who's clinging to me.
Alright. Elka.
Alcord's just gonna kind of hop off his back and not slow him down.
Alright. So you're on foot now as well.
Yeah, because I feel like adding an extra, 60 pounds of equipment plus, what, 120 pounds of cobalt just is not weight he really needs at the moment.
It's a very good point, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, he's just gonna, let's see.
Oh. I just noticed Thingamabob's not on the turn order. I was looking for where his turn is, but it's not here. What was his initiative originally? Mr. Derek.
The only one on the turn order is currently is Elkhart.
Yeah, because this map has a different turn order, so I just rerolled it.
Oh. Oh, I'm still seeing the old one, I think.
Nabasu was 14.
Yep. Babdao was 7, but because I deleted Murray's token, his roll is gone with
mine
that.
was like 7. Or
Yours was 4.43 if you remember correctly.
I'm
It's
still
4.7, I can see it. Yeah, it's because I'm on the other map as well, I can see it too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Thank you.
I just need to find Murray's original.
It was higher than most of the parties because I went
I think
before
yours was
Alcar, but yeah, ahead of everyone else.
I didn't even know you
before
could
Alcar.
roll. I didn't even know you could roll a negative initiative.
I don't
Yeah,
see
just
any of
have
the
to-
initiative. God damn it. Ah, there we go. I found them. 9.12. Wait, good. Wait.
You just have to roll low and have a good negative dex.
I don't know.
.14. So he's the one with 2.14, which is. So he rolled a 16. Okay. So he will be going after Elkar. Interesting. Alright. That's good to know. When did I know
What
where
was
he's going?
Eliza's so I can add her?
15. I can tell you the rest if that's. I can just say it's Eliza's go and such like because I've got the old turn order here.
Yeah, just do that.
Anything else on Elkar? Sorry. Other than climbing off.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of keep up behind Dexon.
All right.
Like, there's no point in just running past him.
Okay. All right.
Still like kind of keep an eye out behind them just in case.
It is his turn, Derek's turn. So, as you all kind of walk away.
Running.
Oh, yes, sorry, running away, yes. Just casual
Just
stroll
casually
away from these
walking away.
demons. Act casual.
Dogs away.
Seems like you've had have some difficulties. We'll let you work it out and just meander.
What happened? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
guys have some issues. We'll go over there and watch. All right.
as you run away, you hear like a rumble as if thunder is approaching, but it's a clear sky, and then all of you hear in common a booming voice that shouts out, "Both of you bow before me, before I strike you down and send you to a place that you will never return from." And I don't think you can visually. Basically, yeah.
Oh, before me. Well, who are you? Well, no one's really ever asked that.
And that is all that will happen there.
New Cobalt, who did?
Eliza, it is round to you.
I'll just be running along with him.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Wait, number 2. Let's see. Okay. And you... No, okay. Round
I was
to
gonna say, it's
Elcar again. Oh wait, no, that Elcar's in the wrong place. Round to Thexon, sorry. Because that was a 7 and then a 4. Yeah, Elcar was in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm. Okay, full dash.
Mm-hmm.
Once here, he will shout to Calwyn,
Mm-hmm.
grab your cart and run.
He will look concerned, as you've never kind of been this kind of panicked before. As a well, not panicked so to speak, but so insistent.
Forceful?
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, before it's just been like, stay back, we'll deal with this. But this time you're coming at him with a full charge, going, move, move, go. And he kind of looks a little concerned and starts to quickly turn around. And unless anybody goes back, as we are closing in on time, unless anybody has any plans to turn around and go back, I shall continue the fight between Derek and those off screen and see the outcomes there, and you shall discover the outcomes within due time. And we shall leave it there as you run away, knowing that Merle has not been with you all this time. Derek was with you. You've met a strange demon that wants vengeance on adventurers. And things got interesting.
Given that this is a Nabasu, I'm going to say that it wasn't the Sunday group that pissed him off. It was the previous campaign's group.
It was indeed.
Yes.
It most definitely was.
I don't want to say in case it comes up.
What did you guys do?
I mean, if you were at
I wasn't in the previous campaign.
Oh.
if you were to ask him, he would.
What did you guys do?
I will tell you. I keep. If you guys were to ask him, then he would tell you. So, so I guess if you do want to explain or you want me to, then I'm quite happy to, because it's not something that's going to be hidden away.
Well, basically, there was a bunch of Nabasu in the last campaign, and towards the end, I might be remembering some of the details wrong, so correct me, sir. We made a deal with some Nabasu. I don't remember what for. I think to help in the war against Jubilex. And basically, in exchange, we were going to give them a bunch of souls, plus whatever souls they got from, being in a war, having people dying around them, all that jazz, and then we were going to get them a bunch of souls on top of that. But at the end of the campaign, we just decided, no, we're not going to get a bunch of souls. Fuck this, and then we left.
And he's waited over 100 years for these souls.
He sent you text messages, emails.
Emails.
Merle's almost 200. I mean, not Merle. Taffy's almost 200.
I was gonna say Peggy again. Why do I keep confusing Peggy and Taffy?
I don't know. They're very different people.
I think it's the name. It's just like even the names are different. Maybe it's just that it ends with an E, and I'm awful with names.
It's both end with a Y.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ends with Peggy
no.
and Taffy.
No.
It sounds like it ends with a Y. But yeah, that. There we go. It sounds like it does, but it does.
But yes, that is how they pissed the Nabasu off, and now he wants.
I hate adventurers.
Yes.
It's like, well, I'm not an adventurer. I'm a questing knight. So you're an adventurer? No, I'm a questing knight. So you're an adventurer? No, I'm a knight who quests. Well, what do you do on a quest? I bet fuck.
It was a good line of thought, and if you hadn't rolled so high, he would have gone with it. Maybe what would have come into more is
So I what? I
Insight?
think my initiative, that attack with Morningstar was the first thing I rolled all session. No, it was religion and perception. No, never mind.
He might have been more convinced by if you'd have gone along the order front that you worked for the order and collected artifacts as opposed to questing.
I'm not an adventurer. I'm an errand boy.
But that's just wording that may have gone differently.
Possibly.
Depended on the moment, but Elkar had kind of already aggravated his... Elkar triggered his adventurer hatred.
Well, he didn't really say they were adventurers, like more like a yes.
Oh yeah, I know it was with a question mark on the end, but that was good enough. He didn't need too much of a
Fair
reason.
Like, he said yes. Like, it was with a question mark. You said yes.
Yep, that's good enough.
Well,
You sound
wasn't
slightly
sure, though.
unsure, but you're clearly leaning towards yes because you said yes, maybe. So that's close enough. You're leaning towards yes. Now I'm gonna fuck you up.
yeah, he
Yeah, and he
really
looks like
did.
he looks like Nyx as well. So.
That's also was a
Do you
weighing
think-
factor.
Do you think Alco would be able to like kind of rest in the cart and heal up while they're
I
making a
imagine we'll take
tactical
a long
retreat?
rest at some point.
I would hope so, yes.
We
But
just take a long
yeah.
rest in the cart, just all piled on top of each other.
we shall decide that next session as we move off this map. I won't tell you who wins the outcome of the fight or what happens until you
Yeah.
actually discover it in character yourself. But other than that, I
Well,
shall...
we'll know once we find either Derek or Nabasu.
Or both.
Or Bob Devil.
Or Bob
Well,
Devil.
Cornelius had Bob Devil with him.
Yeah, but not that Bob Devil.
Can you tell the difference? They all look the same to me.
Merle probably would have been able to, I presume, but Merle's not here, so.
Yes. But yeah, on that note, we shall wrap it up there. I shall leave you all to depart. Thank you again for being here.
Yeah, it was
Thank
fun.
you.
Yeah, it's like you kind of never thought of it before. It's like, yeah, you go on a quest. Like what? So Bexon is an errand boy. It goes along. It's like, hey, Bexon, we need to go get this thing. It's like, all right.
That's what adventurers are too, technically.
Yeah.
Hey, go do
That's
this
what
thing, we'll give you this. Hey, go do this thing, we'll give you that.
If you steal some medicine from that abandoned place, and there was one that's not really stealing. Two, I'll give you money. It's dangerous to go alone.
You started off
Grab
as
this
like a
What?
withered old hag, and then you kind of started turning into Yoda at the end there. It was fantastic.
Listen, Luke. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You must. Luke.
That was Darth Sidious on the You Must.
Take this, you must. Do it, Anakin. Do it. I dare you. Do it.
Alright,
Do it,
I am
Anakin.
gonna
I dare you.
disappear
it,
for a
pussy.
minute while I finish
Little
stream.
bitch.
I will wrap up stream and I shall be back shortly. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. Some shenanigans happened. Yes, Zoil. Exactly. Exactly. I will be back on Thursday. We'll be trying out a new RTS that I was given a review key for, and asked to try that out. So devs have asked me to try that out, which we shall do on Thursday. And then Friday, I'll probably play some Dead by Daylight, maybe. We shall see how I'm feeling. But yeah, thank you all for being here, and let's see if there's somebody I can send you all over to. I think there will be. I'm pretty sure there shall be. Oops. I'm pressing all the buttons and things are happening. Oh god! All the buttons. Always. Always all the buttons. Zuriel, always. Now, the real question here is, did I press the right button? I did. I did indeed.